friend. And ski conditions, needless to say, are great. We've been in contact with Kissing Bridge and Glenwood on Route 240, and also the Erie County Highway Department tells us that all of the county and state highways are open and plowed. You will experience some bumpy spots. It's now starting to snow in Hamburg again. The winds are kicking up. You may experience some drifting later on, but they're doing a good job out on the county and the state highways. Stay tuned to KB Radio for all that's new and big storm, Buffalo, New York.
Hello, I'm Miss KB.
And she may award you a fabulous prize just for listening to WKBW, Buffalo, New York.
A well-respected man and friend to WKBW will have a complete rundown on the highway conditions in Western New York in just a moment.
Now, from Humble Oil, on behalf of Esso Watchdog Oil Heat Service, a spot announcement. Thank you, Spot.
And now here we go. Buffalo snow emergency regulations are now being enforced. The Buffalo Police Department is enforcing the snow emergency regulations. What it means in a nutshell, actually what it means in a snowbank, is if your car is on one of these snow emergency streets and it is not moved, it's a hazard. It's in the way of the snowplows, and it makes things rough for them, and it delays the cleaning of the streets, so you will receive a penalty. Yeah, not a laughing matter. So I'll tell you what, because of the bad shape of the Buffalo streets, you might want to get to your car, or leave right now and get there and try to beat the police to your car and get it out of there. Pay to have it taken. It'll be cheaper than if they take it out. In Buffalo, New York, Skyway and the Father Baker Bridge are closed. The Buffalo Airport is closed. Unofficial estimate, at least 8 to 10 more hours at the airport. Most main streets have been plowed but remain snow-covered. Some secondary main streets are blocked with drifts and automobiles and are impassable. Most side arteries are covered with 1 to 2 feet of snow in Buffalo. They're badly rutted and impossible for travel. In Erie County, the main roads are in the process of being plowed and sanded. However, main highways remain in hazardous condition. Erie County secondary roads are all but closed. All are snow plowed. The sheriff's deputies advise no unnecessary travel in Niagara County unless your auto is equipped with chains. Main highways in Niagara County are in poor condition. Secondary arteries are plugged with deep snow and are impassable. In Genesee County, main highways are in extremely hazardous condition. Side roads are drifted over and impassable. Some secondary roads are reported closed. In Chautauqua County, all main highways have been plowed and are reported in conditions suitable for travel. Side roads in Chautauqua County have also been plowed and are reported in fair condition. In Orleans County, residents are requested to remain home unless in case of an emergency. Main highways are in dangerous condition. Secondary roads are plugged with snow and are impassable in Orleans County. Allegheny County, main highways in Allegheny are in poor condition. The side roads are impassable. Some side county roads are closed. Cattaraugus County, main highways have been plowed and sanded. However, they remain in poor to fair condition with snow continuing. Side roads are very hazardous, however, but none are closed. In Livingston County, main highways are getting all the plowing attention. Side roads in many sections have not been plowed. Highways are in poor condition. In Wyoming County, no unnecessary travel advised. Main highways are in poor condition. Some secondary county roads are not plowed and are closed. The New York State Thruway is open the entire length. The Thruway is open from New York to the Pennsylvania state line, including the Buffalo and Niagara sections, but experiencing poor driving conditions. Usually limited to one lane. The other lane is in pretty bad shape. You know, the Thruway being on the wide open spaces there, they get a lot of snow blowing across the road. Although they are doing a heck of a job, the plow goes up 10 minutes later to the road looks straight. So the Thruway is open, but it's not really great condition. Throughout western New York, the ski areas report that they're doing about one half of their normal business. However, they're all operating and doing, they're ready for you if you want to get out there. If you're going to drive, be very, very careful. Most of them are open tonight, at least Kissing Bridge for sure, and Glenwood will be running tonight under the light. If you get out of your driveway and you get onto a county highway or a state highway and it takes you to your favorite ski area, chances are you can have a ball out there, but be very careful, all right? 30 degrees in Buffalo. Get out of the city, though. Let's get the streets cleaned up here. Down at the scene on KB Radio. It's 9 minutes after 3 o'clock on the Rod Roddy radio program.
Generation asks for and drinks Pepsi for the taste of it. So say the word, Pepsi.
Waiting in the welfare line at Buck Owens at 12 minutes after 3 here on KB.
The Dodge Boys, the Dodge Boys. Join the Dodge Rebellion with the Dodge Boys. Wonderful guys to deal with, wonderful folks you know. Wherever you are, hop in your car, come in and take some dough. See the Dodge Boys, the Dodge Boys. Join the Dodge Rebellion right away. For the very best kind of a deal, Get your very next automobile from the Dodge Boys today. See the Dodge Boys and join the Dodge Rebellion. The Dodge Boys are rebelling against dull driving, careless salesmen, and sloppy service. Only the Dodge Boys offer you the swinging new 66 Dodges, capable salesmen, and heads-up service. Don't believe me? See the dependable Dodge Boys. Wonderful guys to deal with. For the very best time of the deal, get your very next automobile from the Dodge Boys today.
It's time for some more cancellations on the Dan Neville's radio program. Just been in touch with our answering service, and they inform us that the Ukrainian Independence Day celebration canceled. All flights of Mohawk Airlines into Buffalo canceled, possibly will be operating maybe by 10 o'clock tonight. St. Mary of Charles Bingo canceled. St. Bonaventure West Seneca Bingo. Buffalo Skating Club Figure Skating Exhibition. Cheektowaga Cherokee's Toboggan Party. St. Paul's Lutheran Annual Congregational Dinner has been canceled. The Youngset Bowling League of the Thruway Lanes and their Dance of the Airways follow have been canceled. Shamrock Parents Association of St. Timothy's has canceled their meeting. And the Infant of Prague Bingo has been canceled. The Assistant Fire Chief, Dick of West Seneca, has asked the people of West Seneca to please shovel away the snow from the front of the fire hydrants. Please shovel away the snow. The fire people in West Seneca have been out most of the day and cannot possibly get to all of the hydrants. So you can do your civic fit in West Seneca. You'll get out there if you know that there's a hydrant somewhere near your home to shovel it out and make sure it's for your own protection too and for your neighbors. So the Assistant Chief in West Seneca has asked us to pass the message along to West Seneca residents to please. I guess this would hold true for residents of any town, anywhere, and in the city too. If you're near a fire hydrant or if you know the whereabouts of the fire hydrant in your area, you can get out there and spend a few moments to shovel it out, okay? For your own safety and for the safety of your friends. This is WKBW Radio, Buffalo. Lies by the Fabulous Knickerbockers. That's the name of their latest challenge album, The Fabulous Knickerbockers Lies. Now, low discount price on all 34 Grant, Kresge's, Woolworth, and G.C. Murphy Record Department. 10 fabulous tunes by the Fabulous Four Knickerbockers, including their smash hit Lies. You can add it to your collection first thing tomorrow. It's in the record department of your nearby Grant, Kresge's, Woolworth, or G.C. Murphy stores at their usual low price. 34 stores around Buffalo, New York to serve you. Around Buffalo, New York to serve you Action Central News with all the latest. This is a big storm day in Buffalo, about 20 inches of snow, 30 degrees of temperature. The Rod Roddy radio show continues after the news.
W. K. B. W. O. B. U. At 3:16, it's 29 degrees in Buffalo. This is John Sack reporting. In the top of the news, the worst snowstorm of the winter continues to batter Buffalo. It's still snowing lightly in the Queen City, where nearly 20 inches of snow are in the ground. The Skyway Bridge, the Father Baker Bridge, and Buffalo International Airport remain closed at this hour and will remain shut down until further notice. Heaviest accumulation of snow is now reported hitting Orleans County. Rochester, with a 10-inch accumulation, also reports the storm continuing, and an additional accumulation of 5 inches reported for most of the upstate area this afternoon. In other news, the Viet Cong are fair game for American and Allied forces in Vietnam again today after a 3-day ceasefire, which was violated repeatedly by the communists. In Alaska, helicopters began searching Bristol Bay in Alaska today for a hunter and his dog stranded on a 12-foot square ice floe. And police in Birmingham, Alabama say they've charged one of Dr. Martin Luther King's top aides with drunken and reckless driving. Hosea Williams, who had been leading racial demonstrations recently in Birmingham, was picked up early this morning. The weather in a moment. Here's the message from the Secretary of Commerce, John T. Connor.
America has a serious money problem. More dollars are leaving this country than are coming in. Our bankers, our businessmen, our government have responded magnificently to President Johnson's appeal to solve the balance of payments deficit. But more can and must be done by more people. What can you do? Write to Good as Gold, Department of Commerce, Washington, D.C., for a free booklet called Keeping the American Dollar Strong.
The official KD weather eye forecast for this hour: snow, moderate to heavy at times, changing to snow flurries this afternoon. High temperature today around 32, windy and colder with snow flurries and intervals of partial clearing tonight and tomorrow. Lows tonight in the teens. East to northeast winds 10 to 25 miles an hour, gusty at times. Caution is advised against hazardous driving conditions in Buffalo and the western New York area. The barometer rising at 29.65. Winds off in the northwest at 9 miles an hour. Humidity 98%. Present temperature 29 degrees. This has been John Sack reporting.
For a complete pictorial report of the day's news, watch Channel 7. For news when it happens, from where it happens, it's KB Pulse Beat News at 15 and 45. Now for Rod Roddy and KB Music. WKBW. Got bills to pay? Pay 'em. Got things to buy? Buy 'em. Want cash to do it? Then call Beneficial Finance and get that big okay.
Get that big okay at Beneficial. Get that big okay for cash today. Just pick up your phone and make a call for cash.
The Beneficial way.
It's the smart way, the right way too. When you want cash, here's the thing to do. Get that big okay at Beneficial. Get that big okay.
You pick the term, you pick the payment.
Get that big okay.
Beneficial Finance Company.
There are 8 beneficial offices within the sound of my splendid voice. One is located at 2177 and 1/2 Seneca Street in Buffalo, also in Jamestown, and in Cornell. Loans by mail, too. See the white pages. Yes, white pages of your phone book under Beneficial. Beneficial Finance Company. 30 degrees in Buffalo, New York. We've been in touch with the airline, and they informed me something I wasn't aware of. And I'm glad they told me, because we pass it along to you. If you're expecting somebody to come in on an airline flight into Buffalo, forget it, or into Rochester or some other city in New York State. Most of the airports have been stocked in and are closed. The unofficial estimate at the Buffalo airport is anywhere from 8 to 10 hours. Most of the airlines are looking to get out of there tomorrow morning. They're lucky. But the problem is not so much the visibility or the danger, but just the fantastic removal job. Snow out there. It's a big area, and it's all blanketed with about 2.5, 3 feet of snow, and it's blowing around like crazy. So that's the big problem at the airport. That's why it's closed. Now, the airlines inform me that the usual procedure is to telephone those who hold tickets on flights and inform them of the fact that the airline has canceled their flight, and they do not necessarily put them on a bus. I guess the only time they put you on a bus is if you're forced to land in a different city, or if a whole bunch of people are at the airport and a flight is canceled at the last minute. But in this case, most of the airlines were aware and alerted ahead of time of the fact that most of the airlines would be canceling flights. So they have notified almost all of their passengers of this fact and have informed them that it's up to them to make other arrangements, and that's the way it goes. So don't be expecting someone to arrive on a bus provided by the airlines if they missed their flight in New York, or their flight was canceled in some other city and they were coming to Buffalo. Chances are they'll be calling you on the phone to just keep your line open. And that's about it, really. I want to thank the airlines for their help in that, with that information. I didn't realize that. I thought that they would automatically put you on a bus or a train if your flight was canceled. I thought that was a procedure, but apparently not so. In Buffalo, New York, the snow emergency regulations have been enforced and are being enforced now. So if your car is on a snow emergency street, better get it off or it's going to cost you. The bright elusive butterfly above the K-Big record of the week. That's Bob Lind on the Neverett Show. For Roddy.
When you've got a job, reach for something good to chew.
I'm taking over.
Chewing helps you stand the pace, anytime and any place. So,
Hi-ho, hey, hey, do your little troubles away. Hi-ho, hey, hey, to Wrigley Spearmint Gum. Work goes faster, smoother too, life seems brighter when you do. Hi-ho, hey, hey, to Wrigley Spearmint Gum. It's good to sink your teeth into Wrigley Spearmint Gum. That lively flavor freshens your mouth, and the good chewing helps make the job go smoother and faster. Enjoy chewing Wrigley Spearmint Gum every day, as millions do. Hi-ho, hey, hey, your little troubles away. Hi-ho, hey, hey, to Wrigley Field we'll come.
Good year. Frank Sinatra. 30 degrees in Buffalo, New York. 3-0 in our town. The radar showed snow over the 8 western counties, nearby Ontario and also Pennsylvania. It's become mostly very light, with the heaviest presently over the Oakfield, Medina area. We'll have the complete rundown on the highway road conditions in just a few moments. And let's see what else we have here. Oh, yes, we've been in touch with the folks at the New York Central Railroad, and they inform us that they're doing a landslide business today. Everybody's taking the train.